Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on when you are, where you are in the world. How are you doing, my friends? Oh my God, it's weird because it's very sunny outside and very hot, but because I am actually, oh, am I live? Maybe I am. Hi, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I was just saying it feels so weird because I feel so cozy and comfy right now ah, in my thing, and it's very sunny and hot outside. But what happened is I'm drinking my Czech, and my Czech is completely like frozen. So every time I drink my Czech, I feel super cold. So we're almost in the middle of summertime in Los Angeles, and I still have my cozy stuff. Hi, Christine. Hi, Suzanne. How are you? So good to see you. So very good to see you. How are you doing? Tell me in the comment section below. Super excited to be live with you guys. I hope you're doing amazing. In like summer is back. So happy about that. It's pretty hot. So yeah, it's all good. I'm super excited today. Very, very excited. Suzanne is saying it's cold here, coldest. May for 25 years. Oh wow. That's just crazy amazing. Well, right? Stay home, like cover yourself, be cozy because we don't want you to get cold. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Charlotte Petit-Noble, and I'm the one who's managing this group, hosting the live, replying to your question, and trying to make the most of it, leverage the value here to push you to actually make you achieve whatever you want with your business, move the needle a little bit further every time we meet. On Wednesday, I go live at 8 a.m. PST and we talk about one specific topic, one training. And I'm super excited about today's training because it's something that a lot of my students and members here struggle with. And it's really about identifying your target market, identifying your niche. So tell me in the comment section below, are you crystal clear about your niche? Are you crystal clear about your target market? Tell me in the section below, in the comment section below. All right, Christine, 90 degrees where you are. Amazing. Pretty hot as well. Awesome, you guys. I'm going to get started with today's training. So we're going to talk about three. I know it was written one, but surprise, surprise, we're going to talk about the three little known way. So the ways that are not known very well to identify your ideal client. I often ask my clients and my member how they feel about narrowing down their target market. Their answer is quite often the same. They fear missing out on opportunities. They fear to narrow it down so much that no one would fit their criteria, right? I've been there. We've all been there. We think that by choosing and picking one specific person, we're closing the door to everyone else. There is nothing I want you to know. I want you to know that and just like embrace it, own it, take it. There is nothing personal about starting and growing a business. It's very mechanical. You have to follow certain essential steps to ensure you are building on strong foundations, right? But if you don't give up, there is no way you fail. But narrowing down, identifying your ideal client is one of those fundamental foundations you cannot miss. Targeting the wrong client, or even worse, targeting everyone, will cost you your energy, your time, and your money. So don't, please don't make the same mistake I made, because it took me like 10 years to get my overnight success just because of that, just because I wanted to serve everyone. So please keep the pen in the butt process, right? And start to land the right client from right now. Do you guys have any question so far? Getting there with your help, absolutely. Awesome. So the number one things that you have to know about your target market and how to narrow it down, you have to know that it's an ongoing process. Like it or not, researching your target market is not one thing you do one day and then you forget about it. Not at all. Learning about your ideal client is an ongoing race, an ongoing practice. Your ideal clients will even evolve with time and with the number of person you serve. You will become clearer and clearer about the person love to connect, serve, and have a relationship with. You will need to update your message probably quite often, even more at the beginning when you really to adjust what you're doing. And that's okay. No one gets it right the first time. It's an ongoing process. So if you want to stay on top of your game and really serve only the client that you love, everything will evolve because guess what? As human, you will evolve as well. Your solution will evolve as well with all the experience that you're gaining from having more clients, from life experience as well. So everything is evolving. So yes, your target market, researching your target market is absolutely something that is ongoing and will evolve with time, right? The more you know about them, the easier it is to land new awesome clients. But again, it's an ongoing process. So I have a pro tip for you guys. Keep learning as you go. And my recommendation for you is to have a spreadsheet and keep adding information about your ideal clients all the time. Not saying that you're gonna, do your research pretty much every day, but maybe you are on Facebook and you're just like, following thread and on groups, and you see quite often the same questions coming up. Maybe that question has something to do in your spreadsheet because someday you will need that copy, you will need that question to create your content and make sure you are touching the right target market. So that sheet, I want it to be very handy for you. And don't forget to go back to it regularly. Is this helpful, you guys? I know you're working with that spreadsheet, and I think it's an awesome way to keep track and really evolve as you go with your target market, with your client. Tell me in the comment section below if that recommendation is one that you find very helpful. Because I know for myself and for most of my clients, this is very, very helpful. And that's allow them to just not, focus and put all the work at the same time on the target market, but really like being able to evolve and do different things and to test, try and adjust, try, test, adjust, assess and adjust whatever you are doing, no matter if it's a messaging, no matter if it's a lead magnet, it doesn't matter. Number two, little known way to identify your target market. Two, the book they read. Yes, people read books. Your ideal clients, they read books, I'm sure, or magazine, right? You can learn so much about your ideal client by looking at the books they read and going for the reviews they write about the specific book. Something that I do and I find super crazy interested first, but also super helpful is I often go to Amazon.com and type the title I know my ideal clients are reading. I go through the review section and spend long hours reading every one of them. Guess what? There are endless sources of information about your ideal clients. My ideal client, actually, I learned so much about what their struggle are, what they need, what they want, what they desire, also about the copy, things that they can relate to, everything. I learned so much from that, right? So by doing so and by going inside the book and reading the review of the book, you'll also be able to learn how they express themselves. And the way they express themselves, it's a huge information for you when you start writing your copy, when you start crafting your messaging. What resonates the most with them and more, guess what? They are on those reviews. Do you have any question about this one? Do you go to Amazon often and look at the review? This is so important, so important. You can even do that, the review things, with podcast, with even blog. You go to blog that you know your ideal client is reading, and you go to the comment section and you see what they are asking, the vocabulary that they use. It is priceless information, my friend. A pro tip: make time every month to go through your review and see how your ideal clients express themselves. Using the same word as they do will allow you to really be on point regarding the content that you share and create for them. Does it make sense for you guys? Please let me know in the comment section below. I see a lot of yeses. I see a lot of race. I see a lot of yeses. Yes. I do, and I take notes. Amazing. I love that. Keep going because honestly, like it will save you a lot of time in the long run. Last things that I want you to pay attention to is the habit and pattern of your ideal clients. We all have habit and patterns when it comes to buying something. Start here, start there, and you really don't know. And what I lost my line. Oh my god, that happens sometimes. It's just like blank. Anyway, start with under. If you don't know where to start with what's under your own eyes. Start with your own habit. Start with the way you do things and go from there. It's so funny because I was talking about that yesterday, I think. I watched a documentary about minimalism and I got caught and I was like, oh my God, I am pushed, like the society is pushing me like to want more, to buy more. And so I started to go through my, and it's just like a side story, right? I started to go to my beauty cabinet and guess what? I have four freaking dryers. Four freaking dryers, right? So something's going on with my buying habits, with my pattern here. And I really encourage you to go a step further and to study, to research about your ideal client patterns, about your ideal client's habits. The buying one, yes, but also how they live. On the buying side, I want you to analyze even what you do. What made you purchase something? How are you buying things? Is it like a, shiny syndrome? Is it something I want it now? Do you put like some reflection to it? When you buy for coaching, what is the process that you have, right? I know for myself, when I need something, first, if I don't need anything, I don't look for someone, right? I'm very aware about advertising, and sometimes I got caught because they catch my ID. Completely agree with that. But before I go to a higher tickets, I really ask myself, do I really need that? And I make a lot of research about that person. And so that's why the nurturing process is super important, right? So what would be your buying process? Yours. I want you to start with yours. If you were to buy the type of service you are offering. Because guess what? If you are not keen and willing to buy the type of service you are offering, guess what? It's a mindset stuff. No one will. So what would be your process? What would be your journey to buy the type of service you are selling, you are providing? Don't tell me you won't, because again, if you won't buy your service, how can you expect someone to buy your service? A stranger, even more. So, for those of you who already had a few clients, take the time to ask them and to remember with them what was their buying process when they decided to buy your service. Tell me, you guys, do you have a question about this one? The buying process is really like key and will help you tremendously to really work on your customer journey and really make sure what you provide and the funnel that you've chosen to use It's going to help your client, well, your prospect, to become your client at one point. Do you guys have any question of those three little things? I'm going to recap in a minute. All right, let's recap. Let's recap. Don't make the same mistakes as most coaches and course creators do. Don't skip the market research part. Please, please don't. If you do, you can thank yourself for throwing away your energy, your time, and your money on the wrong person. No one wants to waste their money, their time, and their energy on someone who's not interested in what you have to say, someone who's not even searching, wanting help and support. So please don't waste your time. Make the time to fill out your avatar spreadsheet along the way consistently. It's an ongoing process. Keep reading your ideal clients' book reviews all the time, all the time. Last but not least, analyze the buying patterns and habits of your ideal client. It sounds obvious, it sounds simple. It's not that simple. Well, it's simple, but it's not easy to take action because, yes, it takes a little bit of time and a little bit of work, but it will make such a huge difference in everything that you're going to produce right after. So please don't overwhelm yourself by doing it once. Make it a habit and review your discoveries often. Do you guys have any question? I'm not sure. Am I still live? Tell me, am I still live? I don't see the comment section moving. So I want to make sure that I'm still live and you can still see me. Because I see we have viewers. Anyway, I just want to put that into context because yes, setting up or reviewing your solid foundation for your business is crucial. Making sure you're targeting the right person is one of them. It's one of the foundation you want to get right and you want to reassess often so your business can keep floating. Still, once you have your ideal client in front of you, it's still one small step to your first month's at 10K. It's still one first step. It's a crucial one, but it's still one small step. But it's a crucial one and an essential one, and you don't want to skip it. I have a specific roadmap that I'm using that I use for myself and I use for my clients that has helped me and helped them going from just an idea to really make those first profit and to really scale to that next level of 5, 10, 15, 20K per month, depending on where you stand and what is your goal. So if you feel you've tried everything and still not getting the result, DM me the word 10K and I will give you some details on how to do it. What are the steps? We're going to map it out together. And it's free. It's free. So DM me the word 10K and I will send you the details. I will map out your next step with you so you're sure you are taking the next step to build that business out of your purpose, to turn your purpose, your gift into a consistent income and infinite profit over time. Amazing, you guys. Do you have more questions? All right. Christine is still here. Suzanne is still here. Amazing. Yes, target the right people. Research is important. If you don't, you're going into a blindly. Absolutely agree with you. Do you guys have any more questions before I take off? Such a pleasure to be with you on a Wednesday morning. Fills my heart with a lot of joy. Thank you so much. Thank you very much for being with me this morning, and I will be in touch. I wish you a fabulous, fabulous, fabulous rest of the week and a great Wednesday. Bye, my friend.